Okay, sorry, not sure where I left off, but this is part 2. And we were talking about the live eviction episode, which is the most recent episode of Big Brother 19. This is the first complete week. So we see Christmas go up on the block. I think that Jessica needs to go ahead and get off that sinking ship. I feel like Paul... I don't really know what I dislike about his gameplay. All I know is that something about it annoys the heck out of me. He gives me these kiss ass vibes, and then he's like a secret asshole. You know what I mean? Like the way he schmoozed Davon, and then behind her back, he was one of the crusaders for her to go home. I hated the way that went out. And we're not going to get on James because that was last season. We'll let it go. But I feel like Davon got screwed over people like Paul, like kissing her ass in public. And then behind closed doors, she's got to go. Saying that she was aggressive when she was never aggressive. She was responding to things that happened to her. We know that played all too well. But this episode, we see Paul kind of kissing Cody's ass. He's trying to get in good with Cody. Cody's still pissed that he didn't get a bracelet. Boo freaking who. So Cody decides to blindside everyone, including his own showmance, and try to put Paul on the block. Paul, of course, has the pendant of protection, and he can't go on the block for 3 weeks, which was really cool. I love to see that play out really early in the game for twists, but I love it. And we see him put Christmas up in place of other people who he wasn't affiliated with, which was interesting of a choice. All of this, in my opinion, was a way to deflect the attention from Alex and to keep her safe when he managed to put it on himself and Jessica. Later we see, I'm not sure if this was the After Dark episode or if this was on the show. I watched them all together and it kind of runs together, but we see he's in the bed with Jessica and he calls her Alex. So there's that. Jessica, I'm not sure how many more signs you need. You need to stop affiliating so publicly with Cody. I would start building relationships outside of Cody. Get you a parachute package. No one came in the house knowing one another. So let's not commit. I overheard on one of the episodes that she said if Cody gets sent home, then she doesn't have a reason to stay. Sweetheart, your reason to stay was whatever reason you came in the first place because you didn't come with Cody. Don't do the Zakiya thing. Please don't. Jessica, don't. I don't even care for Jessica, but I don't want her to go home because of a guy. Let's not. Also, so at the end of the episode, after the episode airs, spoiler alert, we see that Paul wins HOH. This is the game that I love to watch. I feel like last season and the season before were kind of boring. We had people on there that we love to watch, but overall the season everyone was super, super friendly. We want to see the cutthroat games. And this one's starting off extremely early. I would almost say it's too early, but whatever. This is a great season already. I want to see this unfold. Christmas is coming with a vengeance. We see Paul was trying to convince everyone to vote out Jillian and to keep Christmas, and it worked. I loved it. Thanks, Kevin, for coming to our side. Our side, I'm not on the show. But I'm actually having to root for Paul, which last season I did not root for Paul at all. He annoyed me. He just gave me the, I couldn't stand him. This season, being that he's the only returning and he kind of has odds against him, although he's had so much leverage from Big Brother, he really needed it. So I'm liking his gameplay. He's going to have to switch up his gameplay this year. The friendship thing is over. I'm glad to see that he's kind of putting it to the side. When he first came back that first night, he mentioned it so much. Now he's kind of getting out of that. I want to see him play, and I want to see people like Ramses and Dominique and Kevin really get in there and play this game. I don't want to see you guys quote unquote floating. I don't need to get Rachel Riley on you. I need you to stop floating. I want you to build strong alliances. Although it's not great for your gameplay, it's great to watch on TV. I want to see, the season 6 and season 7 All-Star House Division type of show again. That was amazing. Howie going after Pepperoni and whatever her name, April, and Janelle and Bo going at it. And then of course Janelle and everyone else. going at it. I want to see more of that. Not the drama so much as just the division, because then you see harder gameplay, and you see strategic gameplay, and you see plans unfolding. That's what we want to see. So all in all, week 1 of Big Brother did not disappoint. It was great. Paul came back. There was multiple competitions. It's the season of temptation. They all had to put their hands in a big snake. We also see Paul trying to lay out his plans and trying to get information from Cody, and Cody brushing his teeth for what seemed like hours. So that was great. Thank you, Big Brother, for showing us that. That was wonderful. Also, the commentator, we see him getting a little bit more exciting. You know, usually it's this week on Big Brother, and now we're hearing a Big Brother. I love it. I love it. Go ahead and throw your pizzazz in there. What you got to lose? We see Julie giving a few more little leg turns and hair flips, and she's showing us she's no longer a robot. This season is going to be great. It started kind of late in the summer for me. I would have loved to have this in late May, but that's CBS, just so that I could watch it while I'm working out all summer long. So this is a great season. I can't wait for Sunday and see where we kick off and what Paul does as a new HOH. Go ahead and feel free to leave your comments and suggestions, questions, whatever below. Please feel free to subscribe. Check out my Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, YouTube, or my podcast, Happy Glam Fabulous, aka Happy Glam Fab, on all the other handles. And thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next week after we start week 2 with Big Brother 19. Thanks. Bye.